तेरा गुस्सा है ना।
Welcome back to another episode of the Critics Collective. In this movie, we're going to take a look at a movie, and I want to say it's a thriller, action, suspenseful, a plot of revenge. And this comes from India. So we're going to go ahead and check this out. This is on Netflix. It just came out this year. Now, before I get into it, hit the subscribe button, follow, like, comment for more. The road to 1 million subscribers continues. And just check us out for 3 minutes. Let us know in the comments what you're watching or what we should be watching. Now, with that being said, I'll go into my first impressions, highs and lows, and then I'll rate it from 0 to 5. Now, before I get into that, I just want to say we did a review for the Majar. I could be saying it wrong. It's another movie I saw in India. It was based on a true story, based on a novel. That one had a really beautiful scene with I want to say like colorful dust and stuff. I don't know, a festival of colors. I may be saying it wrong, but it's so beautiful in that. So go check out the review that we did on that movie. Now, for this one, a live wire cop fights for answers after his friends and colleagues are murdered in this action-packed remake of Mumba Police, if I'm saying it correctly. Now, for this one, I haven't checked out Mumba Police. Maybe I'll check it out. Remake, maybe that might be an older movie, and that's what they're doing. Now, for this one, Deva, if I'm saying it, Deva. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. For this movie, my first impression was the font got me. The font was like, this is action. I've seen RRR, which I'll try to do a review on that. And I've seen some other movies, and I'm like, the action is, man, it is phenomenal in these movies. And so is the love. And give or take what they're doing, they do it big. Oh, they do it big. Now, first impressions, like I said, it was cops, it was action. The font got me, so I was cool. I didn't expect much from it, but I was expecting action. My lows for this was it was too long. It's 2 hours and 34 minutes. You could have chopped off 30 minutes. And I just felt like the act basically this movie didn't have 3 acts to me. It felt like it had 2 acts. And when it transitions into the second act, it becomes a different movie. Not necessarily bad, but that transition is murky, it's mixed, and I just don't think it was executed properly, at least for me watching it. The other thing I would say is there was some detail on that second act that would have made the ending hit so much harder, but it just wasn't lining up there, though the story was there. And then last part was the resolve. The way this ended, it had me not wanting more, but questioning why we got as far as we got just to do this. Again, I felt like there's some different ways we could have done this, and it would have been so much like, it would have been talked about. At least I believe. The pros, I thought it was a genuine story. I really enjoyed the story. It's a story which, I mean, as a casual moviegoer, television reviewer, all this other, I haven't seen anything that I can remember that had a story like this. If you know a story like that, let me know in the comments. I'll check it out. But I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the acting. I enjoyed the setting and scenery. I would love to take a trip out there one day. Again, if somebody wants to pay for me to go out there and cameo in something, that's fine. Write the check, respectfully. But I did enjoy the set. I enjoyed the music. There's some stuff that I really enjoyed. The dancing. I call it what you want. I enjoyed every time I watch these movies, and I sometimes I feel sad when it's not in there, or it's not in there as much as I think. And obviously, not every movie is going to be a Bollywood style film kind of thing genre, but it's just respectfully for me learning and watching. Um, I'll look at stuff and let's say it's older people, actors, and they're talking, they're saying yes or no, they're talking about something, you'll see them kind of move their head. And I know stereotypically it gets placed in US media a lot of times in a negative, ignorant way. But going back years and finding out what that means in the history of the head nod or when they're moving their head, I look for that and I kind of understand. It's like its own language in its own. The degree of how they do it, who does it, and why they're doing it. And it's so cool to watch it and see a younger actor not do it, and I know kind of why they're not doing it. But see an older actor and see they're doing it and know why they're doing it, or even seeing a younger actor do it, but then the older actor's not doing it. That's just me. So with that being said, let's go ahead and rate this action high flying packed movie. This movie delivers on action. There is action in this movie. There are witty lines in this movie that are funny. It has a box office big feel for this movie, and it has a story that will keep you on post. But unfortunately, this movie is longer than it needs to be, and it could be cleaned up in some ways that would have made it way more impactful punch and delivering a knockout blow for anybody watching this. But before I give my rating, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share for more here at the Critics Collective. Now, for me, this is going to be a 3. It's average, and the thing that just kind of makes it fall back a little bit is just the execution in the second act. Like I said, I enjoy watching. I didn't feel like I was wasting my time, and I'm looking for more movies from this part of the world. So if there's something that I should be checking out, let me know. I got a friend that I thought about that she would always tell me she had a list of movies from over there. And I might have to go track her down respectfully and get that list and bring that list to you guys. I don't know. I'm gonna see what I can do, but no promises because Lingo doesn't like me to do all these promises and then don't follow through with them. I'm the Dad Panther, variety streamer, content creator, master of none, and you could have been anywhere. Thank you for your time. Until next time, kalika allow.